Well, this is it, episode 100, and it is fitting that it culminates with an FA Cup final against Newcastle and the potential to win the league without even having to play a game. Hi guys, Woody here, welcome back. This is episode 100 of Oldham to Ohm, and yes, I can't believe we've gotten all the way to 100 episodes, and I just want to say thank you for all the, love that this series has been shown from you guys throughout the whole time. The views that I'm getting at this stage are really quite high. They're actually slightly higher than the views that the videos got at the beginning of the series, which is weird. And I've picked up a couple of subscribers in the last couple of weeks. Thank you so much for that. It does mean a lot. I'm trying to get 400. I'm recording 7 away. So if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, if you could hit that subscribe button, don't forget the like button, it does help push the video out. And yeah, this is it. We've got FA Cup final against Newcastle today. And then with a bit of luck, if Arsenal beat Spurs, we will win. I think even if they draw, we will win the Premier League. It'll be done and dusted because we've got Bristol City, who are bottom of the table, 1 win all season. That should be a relative tap-in for us. And that will win us the league there if Arsenal can't do the business against Tottenham in the 3 p.m. kickoff, which is probably about the same time as the FA Cup final is being played. So, yeah, good stuff. No games, obviously, in between. That 3-2 win over Arsenal was a bit hand-in-mouth, but we got there in the end, and that is really what we needed. And have a look at this run of form. Our last loss was 17th of December against Manchester City and also against Newcastle there as well. That was a shocking run. God, who remembers that? I thought it was all going to pot. But this year, we have, since January ticked over, 4 draws, and just all the rest have been wins. We are just firing on all cylinders. And I'm really hoping today that those cylinders can fire us to a second FA Cup final. This is going to be the team that is going to run out today. We've got Yunus in goal, Musa Rashad Guerrero, Lee Lafidi Signoni, Galvez McEwen, Jose Carlos on the left with Bruce Bell up front. The reason for that is Albert's, he's out for 4 days with a gash lower leg. He will miss out. That's why Carlos was moved from the bench. Benny Couto as well. We already said his season was over. He may squeeze into the bench for the Champions League final. I don't know, but it is really, really gutting to see the Oldham legend not make the FA Cup final bench. Now, that means we are going to need to chuck someone onto that left-hand side, and it is probably going to be probably Oscar Estrada, I reckon. He's unhappy. He's really annoyed with me. So we are going to bring him on. It does mean, though, that we don't have anyone to play on the left should we need someone, which is actually a small problem. So we are going to make the change there, and it is going to be Beresford. No room today for Upamecano. David Hassick, unfortunately, is another one. I suppose we could actually push Corey McEwen out to the left, which would... And we should bring Hassick in. Hassick should come in. He's played a lot of games for us. And I am thinking Upamecano should come in for Ben Liefeld as well, actually. Just a couple of changes there just to give some guys a spot there. A chance to win an FA Cup. Upamecano. Probably Liefeld will get another chance at some point in the not too distant future. Right, let's get into it. This is it. Newcastle, here we come. The first box to tick of the treble is this one right here. Newcastle have a very good team. There's no denying that. They've got Jurgen Klopp as their manager. Endrick on the bench. Endrick only makes the bench. Joseph Gvardiol as well is in that team. Go out there and prove to everyone that you are a winner. Hands down, we're going to do this. Look at that form. Win, win, draw, win, win. We are flipping amazing at Wembley here as the team's coming out. Absolutely amazing. I wish it was an FA Cup song I could play around about now. It's the FA Cup! The FA Cup! Sponsored by Emirates! Signori chips the ball over the top. Let's now head us away. One thing I should do is see if I can get the Premier League scores up there as well, because that would be... that was actually a Tigger noise there. McEwen, Musa, Lafiti finds Jose Carlos. Bruce ball! He's possibly offside, but I don't think so. What a goal. What a stunning goal. If that's not offside, that is a great start. It's been disallowed. So disappointing. Alexander Bruchbol would have got his 30th goal for the season. Right. Can we get Premier League latest scores? We should be able to. Tottenham are beating Arsenal. Brilliant. It's not what I wanted. Newcastle with a free kick now. This is dangerous territory. Very quiet first half, but Eunice makes a... I was going to say makes a save, but no, it's been called for goal kick, so obviously hit the post. Very quiet here. Oldham with a chance with Signori now. Can he swing this free kick in? He can. He does. And it is called a Fiti. Get in. The Frenchman scores. There it is. The midfield duo maestros combine, sort of as wayward header there. And he's gone over Todibo there. That's pretty impressive. So that is an absolutely great time to score just before half-time there. Newcastle now will... they'll want to try and peg us back one here as well, but Bruchbol has just nicked it there off Todibo. He is not having a good game, and Alexander Bruchbol almost with another goal for Oldham. That would have been an absolute dagger to the heart for Newcastle as they now look to play out from the back here and looking to make a break. It is Silva here, Eunice. And Fabio Silva has put Newcastle back level. Well, that was absolutely clinical counter-attacking moves. Is that Fabio Silva? Fabio Silva? No, it's not. It's not the Fabio Silva, the Portuguese Fabio Silva. It is a different Portuguese Fabio Silva. It's pretty good 9 finishing. Anyway, very cagey sort of game, I would say. Not a lot happening, but 2 goals. Yeah, go out there and prove to everyone that you are winners. We'll give them all a little bit of an extra pep talk. Lee does not look happy there. That's all right. We do have Krisic on the bench. We will demand some more. And we'll change these scores here back to England Premier League. Obviously, it won't let me. It is Silva now whipping it in. Goes out for a goal kick. Right, we've got to get this back onto the Premier League because... Tottenham are 2-0 up. Right, we're going to have to do the business against Bristol City, I guess, then. Thank you, Arsenal. Right, very quiet, cagey FA Cup affair, if I do say so myself, with some really poor performances from my front four here, which is just not good enough, boys. Just not good enough. Now, who to take off now? Because I've got to be careful of the old penalties. Now we know Bruchbol and Jose Carlos are pretty good penalty takers. What's Euro McEwen like? Not great, but he is a huge game changer. I am going to bring Krisic on for Lee as he is looking nervous. He's not tired, but I think that's a good move. And Hasek is going to come on for McEwen there as well. And hopefully a couple of Oldham OGs can get us over the line here. 75 minutes on the clock. Adrian with the corner whips it in. It couldn't quite get it on someone's head. Hasek now and Adrian combining. Adrian loses the ball, but Rashord is there to get it back. Lafiti now. Oh, and he's lost it, and it is Fabio Silva. Newcastle on a counter again. Signori couldn't get to it. Silva! Oh, did that not go in? How did that not go in? Oh my God, that was like an under bloody sevens game. Adrian now, it is Oldham on the counter-attack. Can he get a good ball in? He pegs it back. Someone's got to score. It shouldn't have gone to Jose Carlos. It shouldn't have gone to Jose Carlos. It should have been dragged back a little bit further to whoever that player was there. They would have had a free shot. Adrian whips in the corner now. Krisic, oh my God, it's going to go to extra time and penalties. I get the feeling. We'll just keep an eye on everyone. Jose Carlos and Bruchbol have had absolute shockers. Adrian has looked good since he's come on. some really good runs down that right-hand side. It is Thomas now for Newcastle, the man who got away from us. This is a central defender making this one. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous? Absolutely ridiculous. Newcastle now. Guardiola. We have been really, really bad today, actually. Quite dusty. We're going to demand some more from the boys for the final sort of 4-10 minutes or whatever there is. Bristol, can some Oldham player make themselves a hero? Oh, David Hassick. He's offside anyway. He's offside, but could have been a hero. It is going to go extra time. We should have pegged one back by now. I'm really going to come on, boys. Don't let the snipper away from you. We've been the better team. Get out there and get it done. Signori not playing well. Neither is Jose Carlos. What's Aluni's penalty like? 8. Cheju's penalties. 7. Upamecano. 6. Ortega. Oh my God. Demand some more for the boys now. It is Signori and Adrian. His touch was too heavy. We've lost it. Sims has got the ball now for Newcastle. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. And Newcastle now stringing a lot of passes together. It is Thomas, but his touch is too heavy. Krisic and Jose Carlos. Hassick now. Brusbol with the ball. Finding the captain, Musa, who has had a stellar game out at right back. That's a good ball. Hassick. The goalkeeper's fallen over. He's done it. David bloody Hassick. Just put it in. Oldham OGs getting it done. There was a little bit of indecision from Newcastle at the back there. Musa. Hassick made a great run here. He couldn't get across, but he hit the post, and then so much confusion from the Newcastle defenders. And David Hassick was there to pounce. We're going to drop back to positive now. Rashad to Lafidi, Signori. We probably don't have to worry too much now about penalties if we can hang on to this one here. So I probably will be looking to make some changes if we get another one here as game said match, or David Hassick almost makes it 2 and makes himself a bloody Oldham legend. Very, very funny Chucklemank-esque, winning us our first FA Cup, if you remember that one. There is half-time in extra time. Let's just go have a look what is happening in the Premier League. Ooh, I think the game might be over. Arsenal have bloody 1-2-3. I mean, Tottenham have 1-2-3. That's disappointing. Right, let's start the second half of extra time. We will make those changes there. It is Aluni going to come on for Jose Carlos. And we'll push Brusbol out to left there. We will get then, surely it's going to be Cheju on for one of my midfield maestros. Neither of them can really take a penalty. Signori can come off. He's on a yellow and is knackered and not playing as well as Lafiti. But we'll start the second half. We'll stay positive. Can we make 6 substitutions? We can make an extra one. We'll just keep an eye on everyone here. We might save that one just in case there is an injury. It is Newcastle now. They got back into this game once before. Can they do it again? It's that man Silva. And Fabio Silva has just equalised for Newcastle. Oh, fudge me. Far out. Yeah, we'll take those changes. We're back to attacking. And we will demand some more. Cheju with the corner. Rashad couldn't get his head onto it. Krisic's touch was a bit heavy, but Hassick, he's doing it all here. Lafiti, back to Cheju. That's not Cheju, that's Adrian. Brusbol has a long-range shot, but it goes over the bar. Oh, it is tight. It is tight. Oh, that was dusty stuff there from Newcastle. Musa now. Can he do any more? The captain. He can play a great through ball to Hassick and Aluni. The ref's got his finger in the air. Is he offside? Oh, he's considering it. Stockley Park. I don't know what's going on. Is it going to be? Come on. I think this is going to be given. Let's get in. Musa the captain. What a ball. Have a look at this. It is Musa and David Hassick again. What an inspired substitution. David Hassick, never doubted. I'm so glad I made that change at the end there. We're going to stay bloody attacking because, we need that. and it looks like we are going to win the FA Cup. Maybe we should just go back to positive here, and we should probably take some time wasting down. I'm always nervous about doing this. We've got a highlight. I hate doing time wasting. And then a highlight turns up. Lafiti now. The boys are absolutely run ragged here. Don't think many of these guys will be playing in that Bristol City game in midweek, which we are going to show. Hopefully we will get a trophy lift. It is at home as well. Hasek, icing on the cake. No, he can't, but hopefully that's enough. 2 minutes of extra time, added on time, I should say. And there it is. We've won the FA Cup for the second time in a row. The first box for the treble has been ticked. We did need extra time to do it. Musa shaking hands with some official from the FA, I'm assuming there. Me, still in me polo, not suiting up. I know it's the FA Cup final, but you don't get me out of my polo that easily. There it is. Oldham have won their second FA Cup. We've done it. Get in. The confetti rains down at Wembley. And now we go and try and lift the Premier League trophy. I think it's at home against Bristol City. Now, I did say I was going to rotate some of these guys, but is it a bit mean if I don't play my first team? We'll see how everyone's legs are holding up, because this is Saturday, it's a Wednesday game, so a few days. Drink it in, boys. And there it is, David Hasek, man of the match. Look at that, an assist and a goal. What an inspired substitution. David bloody Hasek. Congratulations, boys. Well done. Right. Let's lift this Premier League trophy, eh? Just coming back here for the news article. This one is absolutely... I didn't realise the board wanted us to win the FA Cup. I think it was next year they wanted to win it. But this one's awesome here. So we've obviously won that second time, but this is where we won it here in 2027-28. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-year gap. Aston Villa winning it twice with Brighton as well. Bruce Ball has a fitness concern. We'll just give Hasek a big put his arm around him here, and we are definitely, hands down, going to give the starting 11 a rest for 3 days. They can have a good 3-day rest. Like I said, we've got 3 days before Bristol City, so they were going to rest all that. I want most of them to play. I know it's only Bristol City, but I want to make sure of it and make sure that that last game of the season against Tottenham means absolutely diddly flipping squat. Right, we're back for the Bristol City game, and I have gone for a relatively strong team. 2 changes from the FA Cup final, both on the left. Krisic here is coming into left back, and Beresford out on that left wing, which actually, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna swap those around, and McEwen's gonna play out there with Hasek behind the striker. He deserves a start there. Yeah, really proud of that. A couple of other things I have to point out. We got some international call-ups. Now, where was that? All scouting reports, aren't they fun? 28 players here. And a couple of ones here that stood out, which I was really impressed with, was England. Mark Beresford has been called up for England, age 22. Now, his current ability for me is 2 stars. He's rated at a decent Premier League player, so I don't know why England have called him up. He's a bit nervous about it, but his form hasn't... I guess his form's been pretty good. Only the 3 goals, he's probably not quite up to it for us, but here he is anyway. Open Bacano getting called up for France is crazy. Aluni getting a call up for Italy as well is awesome. What were the other one? That was it. So just a little bit of fun there. Players being called up for their national team. So there's the changes there for our final game of the Seaman. No, that's Patrick Seaman. He's on the bench. I don't know, that was weird. I just hovered over him, and instead of season, I said Seaman. Good stuff. He's going to make the bench today. Our Slovakian wonder kid, he might get a game. But enough of that smut talk. Let's get into the game as we give Patrick a number. 41. This is it. We're at home, the George Sheridan Stadium. We need a win here. It's got to be a win, actually. I don't think a draw is good enough. No. Surely it's not the real Phil Jones. It cannot be. There's no way. There is no way. If that man is still playing, I will eat my hat. Thank God it's not. It's not. But yeah, they have been in some awful form, Bristol City. We will shout some encouragement to the boys. And we have a free kick within the first minute. Signoni now whips it in. Too easy. It's his favourite goal of the season. Oh my God, the Scotsman. He was about to end up doing the nudie run at the Christmas party, but it wouldn't be Christmas. It'd be the end of season party because he hadn't scored a goal. But that is a good start there. And if we jump onto the league table, that puts us 5 points ahead. Yeah, because if we draw, we would only actually be on 86 points, and that would leave Spurs 3 points behind us. Basically, us needing to beat them on the final day, which don't want to do that because they are a very, very good attacking team, and their goal difference is better than ours. So if we ended up on even points with them, we could lose the title. McEwen now, Galvez, Musa, the captain, he's hit the post. Oh, the captain's hit the bloody post. Signoni now. Oh, Ramsey's got himself sent off here. Bye-bye. And Bristol City. Oh, he's reprimanded. Come on, Signoni, get another one. Double your season goal tally in one game. Whips it in. Bourne makes the save this time. Just realised as well, I mentioned it. Oh my God, has McEwen got himself sent off here? He has, hasn't he? Yeah, he's gone. Corey McEwen, well done, mate. Luckily, it's only Bristol City. That's all I can say at the moment. We are going to move Hasek here. He is going to play as an advanced forward. It is disappointing because it does mean Corey McEwen will miss the game against Tottenham, which he might not have played, to be honest, anyway, and it does put us at a slight disadvantage against Bristol City. I've just noticed that Musa actually has a Bruce Ball, there's his 30th goal of the season. Get in, thank God, putting it beyond doubt. Yes, it will probably mean that Hasek will be substituted because he will struggle up front. But Bruce Ball getting his 30th goal. We are going to take Musa off. I am not going to risk him at all. We're not risking anybody today. Not worth it. Nathan now, Bristol City. Lafidi, can we counter? Finds Galvez. I thought the pass was a little bit weak, but Galvez has the speed to get to that ball. The right winger now cutting across, has a wild shot. Hasek, let's lets the ball run out maybe. But yes, Bristol City, what I was going to say before McEwen got himself needlessly sent off, they're on 8 points. So did Derby get 9? I believe Derby got 9. That was the worst one. But Bristol City have won one game all season. I mean, that's a poor season. And Anthony here now is he getting himself sent off, or is it a foul? I don't think Lafidi was inside the box. I mean, just goes to show how bad Bristol City are. We've scored from a free kick. We've had a player sent off, and then we've scored another goal. And we could have been 3. We could still be 3-0 up at half time. And just that really would just kill their vibe. Not that their vibe is vibing a lot at the moment with a really, really poor Premier League season. Krisic now. Krisic's given away a penalty. If this was any other team at the moment, apart from the team that's bottom of the Premier League, I would be furious with what's happening here. Second goal of the season. Ouch. Oh, there is half-time. A very, very strange half. Tell them we're a man down, but we can still get a result. Yeah, so goal difference here, as you can see, Spurs, they have a goal difference of 31 more than us. So that would be something that we would not be able to overcome, obviously. So it is crucial that we do beat Bristol City here. A draw is not enough. And, because all it would take is to... That's a penalty. Jesus Christ, that was a horrific challenge. Because all it would take would be a draw against Spurs, Our draw would be enough for us to win. A loss, against Spurs in that final game, and we lose the title on goal difference. I think I've gone over it enough times now. You get the idea. Bristol better score this. He does. He gets his second for the day. Surely that's it. Surely that is it. Good stuff. Bristol sends the keeper the wrong way. Keep an eye on people's fitness here. Anyone looking to come off, probably looking at Hasek. Obviously playing up front in a bit of an unfamiliar position. And it is time for those substitutions. So David Hasek is going to come off we're going to give Mark Beresford a bit of game time, and we'll swap him with Bruce Ball there so he can play out on that left. What have we made? 2 subs so far. Lafidi is nervous and deserves his yellow card. Of course he does. Let's bring Bren Liefeld on. Patrick Seaman can come on for his debut. Is he more of a left or right footed? He is a bit of both. So there's 4 subs. That will do for the moment. Some of the young players coming on there for Oldham Athletic. Well, I'd say Mark Burns was like 23, but good to see Patrick Seaman getting a run out here for Oldham. We've also just taken Signoni off for Cheju there. Game's going to run out here. We are going to be comfortable winners, and that is the Premier League. Thank you very much. Trophy lift. Boom, there it is. Second trophy lift in this episode. You can't get much better than that. There's the players there. Another guy from the FA. Same guy, probably. He's like, you boys again? We're like, yeah. Did you do these at the Champions League? Because we'll see you for that one as well. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Just got to get past Dortmund in that one. Here it is. Boys do their little trophy lift again. Oh, you don't get much better than that. You do not get much better than that. Fantastic. The treble. The treble is on. The treble is on. Number 3 does a cartwheel. Oh, number 3 doing a cartwheel. Is that, signifying that we're going to win 3 trophies? Ortega with a cartwheel. Good, really, really good. Signoni man of the match, great assist. And it was a little bit meh, but we just had too much class. We're the champions. Corey McEwen did his best to try and scupper our title bid. Oh, look at this down the bottom. Do the double top league and cup in the same year. Buzzing about this week. Yep, Mac Tatpoo. We are definitely buzzing. Great result. Yeah, there it is. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Oldham Athletic winning the Premier League with 88 points. It's quite low, actually, I think. I'll have to check that out. Is 88 points quite low? How many did we lose? We didn't lose that many. We only lost 3. 7 draws, though. I was just checking 88 points winning the league. It's quite low, although Man City did with 82 last year. I suppose 88's not that low. It's some 70s. Is it probably about average? Probably about average. We do the double. Moose is out for a day. Seaman makes his debut. We won't appeal that. The board are delighted. They wanted us to win the title. We're a year ahead of schedule. The board love it. We had a 2-year gap and we've done it again. Bruce Ball, yep, that's fine. Signoni, man of the match. Oh, it's all happening. Here it is. The plaudits are coming in. Bruce Ball is the only one who gets a bonus. Okay, weird. We're crown champions. Fantastic. Oh. Albert's just considered exploring his options at the end of his contract next year. Wow, really, mate? That's interesting. You've been here for 4 years and you're finally starting to play well. I guess we'll have to deal with that one off camera. I won't bore you with those ones there, but we're going to do that Tottenham game off camera. It's done and dusted. We've won the Premier League with a game in hand. Spurs have got nothing to play for either. The table's pretty much sorted. Nottingham Forest and Middlesbrough fighting it out for that final relegation spot. Who do they play? Wouldn't it be great if they played each other? That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? No. Newcastle and Man United. So possibly both losses here. Forest going down. Liverpool mid-table, yeah. Bruce Ball, 24 goals, finishes second golden boot. Silver boot then, I guess. Eunice Kocher, 19 clean sheets. How do we go in the assist category? And Albert's with 8. Anyway, I'm just absolutely blabbing now. All right, guys, we're going to be back for our final episode, Champions League final against Dortmund, where hopefully we can tick off a third Champions League in a row. Third Champions League in a row and a treble. I'll see you guys then. Bye.